Okay, sound,
Spin.
camera,
Roll.
이래.
Chan handed me his camera and asked me to make my own short film. Jonathan POV.
Short film by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, and then we were really curious about your point of view.
The second music video.
It's fine, anything you want,
Okay,
any
cool.
format, any style,
Okay.
storytelling, whatever you want.
And he gave me a 2-week deadline.
It's okay. He'll be back. Okay, it's just you and me. We'll be fine.
And Slate!
Alright, stay right there. Learning is stamina. You have to work. Diligence. You have to experience success. Persistence. You have to work. Endurance. You have to organize, try, fail, and succeed. You need to protect your energy. You need to protect your confidence, your cognizance, your acknowledgments. Finally, you need to work. And you need to love it. You need to love what you do. That is stamina. Cinema Verite. Jean Rouch. Chronicle of a Summer. Friends sitting around a table of wine and sundries, philosophizing. Are you happy? That's a good question. Are you happy? Sitting around a table with wine and sundries, philosophizing. Are you happy? That's a good question.
I taught Chan in high school, but we spent most of our time talking about films, pretty much every film you can imagine. He asked me if I could participate in this film, so here I am.
Hey.
My name is Jonathan Cha. I am currently a Wanamin Sunsang Nim at a kindergarten here in Korea. I love books, movies, and music.
Of martial arts films like wuxia film. It's just a very...
I like to travel, and I really enjoy the opportunity to go wherever I want to go.
Yeah. I was originally born in Southern California in a very small city called Orange. When I wasn't playing sports or reading, was in the movie theaters because it would get hot in the summers, and movie theaters always had the best air conditioning, and they also had popcorn. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in movie theaters just watching pretty much anything and everything. The first teaching job I ever had was tutoring a friend in Spanish. He was struggling a little bit. I just thought of it as a storyteller. You know, who's the character? We love music. So we just, turned to different Spanish radio stations and just listened. And we found songs that he really liked, and then we just talked about the lyrics. And gain from that was that he was able to hear pronunciation that he couldn't hear before. It has to also move beyond the classroom. It has to move beyond the pages of the text. And once it does, that's where the teaching really starts. Obviously, teaching English, but English literature, using storytelling techniques, using the visual aids, having students draw, having students make their own short films, having students watch films. It was a way for me to stay connected. I mean, film has always been a part of my life. It will always be a part of my life.
The secondary scene or a secondary chapter, it's kind of using it like a zine. I would ask that you leave this. I wanted to introduce Itaewon because it is part of my daily life, melted down. City, streets, culture, merged, bibimbap style. As we were meandering, wandering down the peaceful alleyways of Itaewon, I asked them, where do they want to go? What's the destination?
All the way back up, but it takes a while. This is easier down. First time I came to Korea, it was 1987, so this was here.
아, 엄청 오래된
It's crazy.
하겠네요.
It's been here for forever.
What am I going to do for clothes?
When did he move out?
Looks like within the last month and a half, because about 2 months ago he was here. So it's got to be recent. Next 10 years, it's going to change. Already changed. That'll be a park. Most of these will probably be new apartments. That's crazy. changing so much so fast. But that is Korea, isn't it? Change. Constant change. No settling indefinitely. Lots of construction. Empty lanes, empty stores, no people, businesses moving on, lost energy. This change indicates, signals that I should wander off, another journey, a new destination, an opportunity, and a signal for me to start a new journey.
Right now, I am still teaching, but it's a journey, but it's a road that eventually will have to end.
So I had to make a decision. Do I try now or do I wait?
Later.
Yeah. So I decided to wait.
LA Film School was there. It was within my reach. But at the same time, I was, working, but I was always substituting, always tutoring, always teaching. And so that kind of took me away from that path. I think education, much like film, will always be a part of everything that I do. But, the day-to-day of the classroom, eventually it has to transition. It is a younger person's game, and then it would be just transitioning to what? So that would definitely be writing and then eventually making films.
Do you wanna go to visit any city?
Maybe we take a dart.
Oh, yes, yes.
On June 12th, we decided to go to Incheon, abruptly, no plan.
When you say wanderer, I think of riding off into the sunset. I think in terms of the journey, we're all wandering a little bit. Some of us have a plan, some of us have an outline, and some of us are Wong Kar-wai. We have just an idea. If you're open to your own story, then wandering carries a larger meaning. It's an infinite definition of where you're headed. The wanderer is often mistaken as aimless, but they say that about the dreamer too. And if we don't dream and we don't wander, then are we actually truly seeking? Will we actually ever discover anything? And so the story is what drives everything. The narrative is what drives the character, and that drives the journey. If you know where you came from, then you have a better idea of where you can go. You can always go back, you can always go forth, but it's not so linear. And then ultimately knowing what I've always wanted to do. I tell stories. It doesn't matter the form. That's the true joy in life, whether I'm the one talking or I'm the one listening. Yeah, I'm grateful for who I am and, where I've come from, and just excited about what the next step is.
Oh, it's video.
Yes,
크레딧에 딱 나오는 거야.
Video.
엔딩 크레딧?
저 저기 이제 다 이렇게 올라오고 있어 좀.
어디? 여기 글자 올라오고 있어. 아, 지금 뭘로? 미스트리.
All right.
안 돼, 그만.
That's alright. That's alright. Yeah.
You know I'm just can't get enough. Oh yeah. Everybody's got a little.
And this is really